We're in Biloxi, Mississippi at Jack's Comic Shop. Place been around for 100 years. Super awesome place. Come down. Today's event was a Sidekicks event where a seasoned professional such as myself, I have 1 whole year of HeroClix under my belt. Plays with someone who has less experience to expand the game, to grow the game, to get more people to come out and play with us.
My teammate Steven, he helped me quite a bit. He taught me a lot of things that I didn't know. He taught me a lot of things that I was missing from all of the things that I tried to find out on my own. He was able to fill in a lot of the blanks.
This is more of a casual experience just to have fun and learn the game.
Today we played HeroClix. It was a Jack Frost event, so an inexperienced player, which was me, was paired up with a more experienced player, and we played a tournament. We played 3 different matches. Today we had 8 regular players. Those are going to be the experienced guys. And then we had about 8 or 9 brand new players, including myself. We had a really good turnout for this, and I think we'll be doing more events like this in the future to help build the community, and everybody, I think, really had a good time.
Chance for some people to kind of get into the game, bring back some old people, and we actually had quite a few new people play. Also helped some of us older players dial back down to the basics and reorient ourselves with, hey, what regular normal figures do.
The guy I played with was Joe from Louisiana. We didn't get to know each other very much personally because it was real quick on getting things set up, but he came in, wanted to learn, had played 1 game before in the past, so he was familiar with certain concepts. We played an X-Men themed team that was real basic characters, not a lot of superpower, extra abilities, so that it wasn't overwhelming for him. It's basically just standard powers, and I also wanted to pick characters that anybody with comics would be familiar with and want to play. That's the whole point. I didn't want to pick some obscure character that had great powers and would win the game, but not seem appealing to the person that we were targeting.
The last match we played against another undefeated player, and that was Jimmy and his partner. Jimmy's about 9 years old, and he's probably the youngest player we had today. And he had a really unique team. He had 2 Hulks and a Henry, which is like a little monkey guy. We tried to avoid the larger Hulk and Henry while defeating the weaker Hulk, which kept reverting back to Bruce Banner. And that was based on dice rolls.
In this game, dice are the great equalizer. It doesn't matter if you have the best characters in the game. If you roll snake eyes every time, it doesn't really matter. It kind of equalizes a lot of things. The first match that we played, the guys were just on it. They hit every match. They hit every point. They hit every dice roll. Luckily, that faded off toward the end of the game, and we were able to come out victorious in that game.
Prizing today, we had a traditional draft with some OP figures, but also some of the players threw in, more specifically Lionel Clark, threw in some extra boosters that he put together of figures that were kind of figures that people would recognize, such as your Shield and your Hydra, maybe some Avengers, stuff like that, that players would kind of recognize and hopefully get into the game. And that is something that we'll start doing probably from this day forward, is throwing together some of those packs. I've done it at events in the past. I also threw out a couple individual uncommons and commons that people could grab. Figures like Deadpool, that's a great way to get them started. So if they show back up, we'll have more waiting for them.